Hey everyone, welcome. Hope you're doing wonderful. So today's video, super exciting. I have new drugstore makeup. I have 5 out of the 6 new Morphe palettes. These are their new remastered ChromaPlus 6-pan palettes. They do have 6 in this line. I do have 5 of them. They also have 4 others that are 15-pan palettes. Those are $21, and then these ones are $15 each. I opted for the smaller, the 6-pan palettes, or the 6-pan one. By the way, I got Rich Glitch, Sky 5, Love Bite, Python Code, and Cyber Chrome. I didn't get the Mauve one because I have so many Mauve palettes, but now I'm like regretting not getting it because when I opened these and looked at them, they're so beautiful. So most likely I'm going to end up getting the Mauve one, which off the top of my head, I can't remember. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show these to you because the packaging is impeccable. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to swatch them. And for the sake of this video not being too long, I think what I'm going to do is do one eye look with each palette. And then I'll just put timestamps in the description box. And then that way, if you guys want to skip around, you can. And then what I can do in a later video is just dedicate maybe one video to 1 or 2 palettes and do 2 different eye looks. I don't know. I'm kind of like thinking about what I want to do and how I want to handle this. But if there's a specific palette here, comment below, let me know which one you want to see maybe more looks of. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like my content. It'll really help out my channel a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. And to my current subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. I did get 2 other new drugstore items. I did get this new L'Oreal Skin Ink. You know, the one that's not getting great reviews, but I did buy it. I will use this in another video, a completely, totally dedicated just to this product video sometime soon. And then I did get the new Maybelline Glaze oil balm. So what I'm going to do, let me put that on first real quick. This one's in 003 Rose Bite, but it looks like this. Swatch it for you. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my lips just to see how it wears throughout the video. Ooh, it's pretty. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. It's got that weird cake smell. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, it's thick. It's balmy. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I'll put it right here, you guys. Okay, let me wipe my hand up because I am going to swatch these palettes for you. You guys, if you have not seen these palettes, they are so beautiful. How about we go into this one? I'm just grabbing in random order. This one is Sky 5, but it's got like a plastic, oops, let me take this little chingadere out. It's got a real nice plastic closure to it, and the whole thing is plastic, but it's got 6 shades, 24-month shelf life. The names are on the back and made in China. The beauty of these palettes here, oh my gosh, so beautiful. I opted to go for the smaller, I did opt for the smaller palettes on purpose because what you see is what you get. There's not going to be a lot of thinking regarding like what kind of eye look you're going to do. And I really like how small and compact they are. This one is called Rich Glitch. Look at how fun and beautiful. Man, Morphe is really kicking up. Same thing on the back there. It's got the names. It does have this like little pamphlet that I never use, but this one is a cool toned palette. Look how gorgeous that is. All right, here's this one. I'll swatch them as well. When I do the eye looks, I'll swatch them for you. And again, I'll put timestamps in the bottom. I'll put timestamps below. This one's called Cyber Chrome. Real pretty. This one is Love Bite. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. So, so beautiful. And the one that we all have our eye on. This one right here, Python Code. Ooh, little papers falling out. This package is just, it's stunning. It is just so, so beautiful. Look at how gorgeous. Okay, so the first two eye looks, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it cool tone. So I think I'm going to go with this one. This one's called Cyber Chrome, and then this one's called Rich Glitch. So I'll do Cyber on this one. I'll do Rich Glitch on this one. But let me swatch this one for you. And then again, like I said, I'll put the timestamps. Ooh, creamy, really creamy. I'll put timestamps down below. Oops. You guys, I took that one off. I'm going to re-swatch it for you because I put it too close to this one. So here's the bottom three, which this one would be the one that I would, you know, swatch again. So let's not let's not go too close to each other. Ooh, that's going to be fun. That is going to be super, super fun. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this palette, and then when I move over to this eye with this palette, I'll swatch that one as well before I get into that. But I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This one is called Unplugged. I am using a Rephr 16. I guess I'll just use the palette mirror. Hopefully it's big enough that I can see my face in it. Ooh. Nice, real nice, blending beautifully. Ooh, gosh, that's pretty. All right, so I'm gonna take a mini Rephr 15. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I believe that one is called Giga Gray, and I'm gonna start to put that in the crease. I'm gonna tap it first, and then let's go in there and blend it. Sometimes tapping it gives me a more even application because I've got loose skin on my eyes, you guys. So first placing the shade down and then blending it helps to move the makeup around instead of just my eye skin going with it. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been watching me a while, you know. Okay, so now let's go into this dark shade right here. Let's start to do that outer V. I'll probably take this shade underneath the lower lash line too. I think this one's called Private Cookies. Yeah, Private Cookies. All right, so I've got a 01 mini Rephr. I'm gonna put that on the, ooh, soft. That's super soft. Right here. Let's get some more. Gloss is looking nice, looking really pretty. It's sitting on the lips well too. All right, let's take it underneath. I'm going to take the first brush that I was using. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just going to kind of blend. Taking that one that I had this dark shade right here. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just going to kind of clean up right out here. Little, am I getting fallout? I can't tell if I'm getting fallout or, oh, it's just, it was an eyelash, you guys. Okay, now, this right here I can tell is a metallic, and these two are their special chroma, whatever they're calling it. Yeah, ChromaPlus, which I absolutely do love. I know that they started that, I'm going to, oopsie, I drop my stuff. I'm going in with glitter glue, the NYX glitter glue, and I'm gonna put that on my eye. I know they started that new formula with the Rich and Foiled line, which I absolutely love. I have a ton of videos on the Rich and Foiled line. They also have a little bit up in here. That's a beautiful matte eye just by itself. It's gorgeous. I do have several videos of the Rich and Foiled line. I can link it below. And I also have, debating what I want to do here. I also have, yeah, let's go into this one right here in the middle. Ooh, that one's called Flash Drive. I also have their Pulp Fantasy and Honey something. I can't remember, but let's put a little bit. Woo! Hello. Yeah, we see you. Okay, I have so much on my finger. All right, go in with a gentle hand, you guys. Okay, now I'm going to go into this. Let's see. I'm going to go into this middle one here. This one's a real hard pressed in there. I'm wondering if I should use this for the inner corner. Okay, I am. I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go into this one, the metallic. Put that on the lid. Mix it with this. Ooh, because that metallic is like a pink. I'm going to mix it with this silver right here. Whoa, looking so beautiful. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. All right, I'm going to take the Rephr 01 Mini, the one that I had the dark shade on. I'm just going to tap out. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just tapping right here, kind of getting rid of any chunks from this shade right here, and also melting the shimmers and the mattes kind of together. Just kind of, you know, doing my over blending thing that I like to do, but just kind of keeping things nice and neat. Okay, now I know that I had this shade on this finger. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use I'm actually going to use a brush. So I'm going to go in with a Rephr 13 Mini. I'm going to put that in the inner corner. That one's really hard pressed in there, so I'm thinking that one's more of a topper. But since I did put glitter glue in the inner corner, ooh, that is so pretty. Did I put glitter glue on my eyebrow bone? I can't remember. Clean. I'm going to clean this up right in here. Man, that's got some, let's bring just a little bit right here. That's got some different, that looks like a duochrome, maybe a multi-chrome. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's pretty. Wow. You guys, that eye is stunning. My gosh, that is so beautiful. Do I want to do anything else? I have used every single shade. See how easy that was? Every single shade. So easy. All right, let's move on to the rest of the eye. I think because this is dark, I'm going to go in with a black. I'm going to go in with a black. I'm going to go with the ColourPop cream gel liner, and this one's in Swerve, I think. I can't really see it that good, you guys. I'm blinded by my light ring, and the writing is so small, but it is a black. It'll go perfect with this. Ooh. Ooh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, that looks so, so pretty. All right, I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Kylash mascara, and then we'll move on to the other eye. Okay, guys, that eye is done. It looks absolutely stunning. I am so excited to now move over into this palette. This one is the Rich Glitch. And, all right, yeah, making sure my fingers are clean, making sure all the, I still got some residual glitter there, but let's go ahead and swatch this. Let me make sure my arm is clean. Let's go in here. Ooh, man, that eye is beautiful, you guys. I'm impressed. I am impressed. All right, let's make sure that I can swatch these properly and I don't have to start over again. Gorgeous. That one's soft. It's even real soft when I swatch it. The last two here. Ooh, oh my gosh. Intense. Wow. Intense, you guys. That's intense. Okay, guys, that swatched beautifully. Super excited to get into this one. So I'm going to do the same kind of concept that I did with the Cyber Chrome. I'm going to use every shade. So I'm going to go into this one. I think this one's better suited. I'm going to switch gears and just for a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to wipe that off. I'm actually going to go into this shade and put that on as the transition. Super powdery. That shade is called Taupe Tier, and this one will go as a brow bone. I think that will be better. So I'm going to, and this is a clean Refer 16, and I'm going to start that in the crease. Whoa, soft, super soft. How beautiful that is. It's almost, it seems to me like it almost has a little bit of a purple undertone to it, or a pink undertone. It's hard for me to gauge sometimes because I am blinded by my light ring. So I'm really just going off of a little bit of deception. To be honest, just because I'm blinded by the light ring, it alters sometimes the way things look. Wow, but beautiful. Man, that's so nice. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, let's just do the brow bone real quick. I'm using, I don't know what brush this is. It's an old brush from Pixie, Luxie, I'm not sure. I can't even, oh, that looks like a satin almost. I wonder if that's a cream formula. I don't know. It's called Hush Honey. Ooh, it's really pretty though. All right, moving on, moving on. I can gawk later. Move on. Okay, so the only other matte I have to go into is this one right here. That one's called High Brown. Yeah, High Brown. Okay, I don't know why I doubted myself because y'all know I say things wrong all the time. So I wanted to double check and make sure. All right, so I'm going to put that in the crease. Did I tell you what brush I was using, you guys? It's a Refer 14. It's a Refer 14, and I'm stamping. This eye lately has been giving me agita, so I'm gonna tread gently. All right, let's kind of start blending it now. Put a little bit in the outer V area. Let's get a little more. These are super powdery, just FYI. There is a lot of kick up. There's a lot of kick up, so you gotta be careful. Going underneath with that same shape. Okay, looking good so far. Looking really, really nice. Okay, what do I want to move into next? Let's move into the glitter glue. I'm gonna use the NYX glitter glue. Gonna put it in the same spots like I always do. First half of the eyelid, inner corner. I also like to put it in my crease and in my transition area. Why not? Why don't we just do a little bit, just in case, just in case. There we go. Okay, so I am gonna take a brush. I'm going to take a flat brush. So we're going to go in with a Refer 28. I'm going to go into this metallic shade. It is dark and intense. That one is called Stealth Wealth. And I'm going to just kind of tap it on the eye. Usually when you use glitter glue and you got fallout, it's coming from the brush or your finger. Because where I have it on my eye, it is really stuck on there. Just on the lid. I'm not bringing it up or over anything. I'll save that for Razzle Dazzle. This is kind of, metallics are kind of Razzle Dazzle too. Stunning. I do have a little bit of fallout, little bit. Let's see if I can get rid of it without squishing it into my face. Okay, crisis averted, I think. That is looking so, so beautiful. I want, oop, I got makeup like all over my shirt. I want to add a little bit more darkness. Actually, I don't know if that's going to add brightness or darkness, but we're about to find out. That one's called Cool Millions, and I am going to use my finger for that. Let's see if, oh, okay, I can definitely see the different, okay, fallout, I'm getting it. This is more gunmetal. The finish is different. Oof, very pretty. And it's got a little sparkle to it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm getting a little fallout, but that's to be expected. It's coming off my finger. Man, gorgeous. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, last but not least, we gotta no, not brow bone. We gotta do the inner corner highlight. That one's called Champagne Splash. It's gonna be intense. I already know. All right, so I'm taking a Rephr 14 mini, and let's put that in the inner corner. Yowza. And I got some sparkle in my eyes. Tap off. All right, let's put a little. Ooh, yes, right there on that brow bone. Okay, let's see if we can clean it up a little bit right here. Ooh, that is stunning. That is so beautiful. All right, go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This one's in Brouhaha. It is a black brown, so I think this will work well with this deep. It's so pretty, you guys. That is really pretty. I'm impressed so far. I'm really impressed. And I'm going to go in with the same mascara. Okay, guys, both eyes are done. We've got the Cyber Chrome on this side. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I'm saying the names right. Cyber Chrome on this side. That's this one right here. Beautiful, cool tones. And then we also got the Rich Glitch over on this side. Very beautiful, cool toned as well. And let's do a quick lip check. I think the lip is going strong. It's got some nice staying power. Very comfortable to wear on the lips. It's not running all over the place. I don't feel the need to touch it up, but I guess if I were to reapply it, which I can't find it now, it's in the sea of makeup here. Oh, here it is. It's in the sea of makeup. I'll just reapply real quick, just so when I show you the final look, just do a little bit, just like that. Beautiful color, really nice color. It goes well with both eye looks. All right, so let me stop talking. Let me show you the final look, and then I can move on to the next two palettes. Okay, guys, these two eye looks are done. That's using Cyber Chrome on this eye. That's using Rich Glitch on this eye. You guys, 100% green light. Fantastic. Absolutely think that they are so beautiful. But before I give more final thoughts, I don't think my mind's going to change. I think they're great. But I'm going to move into the next two palettes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Love Bite and then the Sky High, and then I'll save the snake one. Python code. Python code I'll save for last. So, okay guys, I am back. So in my infinite wisdom, I went ahead and just went in with the Love Bite and completely forgot to swatch it for you before I just dove right in to do the eye look. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to swatch it and then I'll cut the tape and then you can see how I, got this look with this particular palette. You guys, I had the here, it's gone moment. It's here, it's gone. That's, it happens. But anyways, let me go ahead and just swatch these for you. Stunning palette, you guys. Phenomenal palette. That's the first four. The last two. stunning swatches. Okay, now I can show you how I got that look. I'm gonna go into the shade right here. This one is called Champagne Hookup. There is some little flecks of glitter in there, so that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes on the eye. Yeah, a little bit of glitter there. Ooh, and that's intense too. Okay, I picked up too much. Let's see how it blends out. Oh man, and this eye is watering so bad. My hair is a little bit different too. I had to wash I had to wash my hair, you guys. But I have to say, the first two palettes I used, you guys, phenomenal. I mean, so impressed. Now I'm thinking that that's this shade right here, which is called Unfiltered Feelings. I don't know that that's gonna show up, to be honest. That might have to be an under the eye. I have to put that underneath. But let's see if it'll darken the crease up. Okay, it did a little bit, but I feel like they're very similar in shade range. Let's go underneath the lower lash line with that shade. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is a Refer 01. Let's go into the shade right here. Let's darken up that outer V area, a little bit into the crease. This one is called, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. This one is not called the Unfiltered Feelings. This one is called Darling Domain. This one's Unfiltered Feelings. Sorry about that. Anyways, all right, here we go. Let's put that. I'm using a Sigma E27 brush. Right. Whoa. Okay. Intense. What? Good grief. And I did tap off, but this one you're going to get intense. Intense. Gosh, it's gorgeous. I'm not complaining. I'm just didn't realize how stunning. Oh, and I got the same gloss on. The Lifter Gloss, the Maybelline new Lifter Gloss. Take in the first Refer that I was using. I'm not adding any more. Let's just blend out. Okay, that shade is blending out really nicely. All right, now we got to get into the Razzle Dazzle. So let's go back in with the glitter glue. I'm using the NYX glitter glue. First half of the eye, that inner corner. Let's bring it up and over in that transition and crease a little bit right here. Why not, right? I'm thinking this one first. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to swatch these for you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me finish the eye look and then I'll swatch it for you. Oh my gosh. It's here and then it's gone, you guys. Here and then it's gone. All right, so let's put that. Oh, that's soft. That's really soft. Okay, it doesn't, that's more of a topper. That's more of a topper shade. All right, so let's switch gears a little bit. This one's called Wine and Shine. So let's, oh yeah, okay. All right, so let's put that right here. Get a little bit more. You can really intensify it. Ooh, so pretty. All right, so now last but not least, this shade right here, we know it's going in the inner corner. And I might put a little bit on that brow bone. So I'm gonna take a BH Cosmetics. This is a very small fan brush. You cannot get it anymore, you guys, I'm sorry. But this shade is called Champagne Hookup. So that'll be a good inner corner and brow bone highlight. Put it right in there. It's a nice metallic. Ooh. Oh, and that's gonna mix so perfect with that pink. Like if you add it as a topper, let's put a little bit right up here. Ooh, okay. If you were to take just a little bit of this on your finger in the middle of that eye, it's gonna really brighten it up. I just went in ever so slightly with it. Ooh, so beautiful. Now it's time to move into the eyeliner. I'm going to use another color pop, but this one's called Joyride. It's a burgundy. So I think that one will go really nicely with this eye look. And then I'm going to go in with the same mascara, the Kai Lash. Okay, guys, that eye is done. That is using the Love Bite eyeshadow palette. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so now, okay, guys, let's get into the Sky-Fi. I am not going to forget to swatch it, so I'm going to go in right away. If you saw my last, the one with Love Bite, I forgot to swatch first. I just went into the eye, so I had a little snafu, but no matter. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I'm not a blue fan, but I have to admit, that is really pretty. Ooh, that is going to be a fun little palette right there. All right, let me go to the last two in here. Ooh, so pretty. Let me get a little bit more. This middle bottom one seems to be a topper in all of them, so they're a little bit more hard pressed in there. That's just kind of what I'm noticing, but absolutely stunning. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Okay, clean Refer, a Refer 16, and I feel like I'm gonna go with the blue. I'm gonna take a chance. You guys know how I feel about blues. They scare me. I don't look good in blues, especially pastels, but this looks like it might have a little bit of a purple undertone. Tap off. Maybe a little bit of a purple undertone, so maybe I'll be surprised and it will work. Man, soft, beautiful. I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna go into the pink. I'm just gonna go with what in my comfort zone, what I think would look nice. So let's take that pink. I'm gonna start, ooh, whoa. All right, you know what? Put it all over the eyelid. Put it all over the eyelid. All over. And this is a Sigma E25, Sigma E25 brush. All right, let's melt these two pastels together. Gosh, I'm almost feeling like this is too dark for the palette, but I can't judge it too quickly. Like this is my first time, using it, but I'm having a little trouble of like, okay, well, what am I going to do with that one? I'm thinking just underneath the lower lash line maybe, but we'll see. Maybe it's deceptive. Maybe it's a little, I'm thinking this might be good as an eyeliner, like a nice little wing eyeliner. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna take it on a 02 Refer. It's just a flat brush. I'm gonna go underneath the lower lash line with it. Very, very, oh, yeah, do you see how tense that is? Too intense for this palette, I feel. Now I feel like I have to switch gears and I have to do like a line, but I know I'm gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna get a real teensy tiny flat tiny brush, a Refer 29. I'm gonna go into this one. I am going to attempt to do a little wing. I'm gonna get a different mirror here. And all right, let me just see if I can just oh so gently start it at the base here and work it upwards. Whatever. Okay. All right. It's okay. It is going well. All right. Glitter glue. Glitter glue. I'm gonna get into some of these razzle dazzles here, which I'm excited about. So I'm thinking this one right here, this bright blue. That one is called Teal Thunder. Yeah, I would say so. Oh, let me get this back. Where do I want to place it? That's the thing. Right here? Maybe in the middle? Ooh. Okay, all right. Okay, now going into this shade right here. Yeah, this one's hard pressed in there. It's more of a topper. That one's called Heaven Sent. Let's just start to, and just kind of all around the eye. It's offering a lot of sparkle, a lot of sparkle. Oh, it's so pretty. Ooh, so much sparkle. So, so pretty. Okay, now, last but not least, we're going into the pink shade that's up top here. That's Cumulus Candy. And I'm going to take another BH Cosmetics fan brush. And let's put that in the inner corner. Probably going to put it into the inner lid as well. And then maybe a little bit on the brow bone. Hopefully it's not too bright. Oh no, it's perfect. Ooh. Brow bone. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can clean it up just a little bit. Okay, that's okay. I not bad. I'm not loving that one. I think I would like this particular palette a lot more without that real dark shade in there. I don't know why they put such a dark shade in there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a purple eyeliner. I am gonna use the Morphe by liner. There's a dark side and then there's a light side. This one's called Now and Later, I believe. I think I'll use the light, which is going to make that brown color stand out even more, but let's go for it. Having a little trouble with this one. Okay, guys, both eyes are done. I am a little disappointed in this Sky Fi palette. Obviously, I don't know how to use the colors in here to its max. There's got to be a reason why this particular shade that is so dark is in this palette with all pastels. And I'm wondering if they're wanting you to like layer, kind of like what I'm doing right now. I don't know. I don't get it. Layer it with this one. I don't, to me, it makes no sense to put a dark shade like that in a pastel palette. I don't get it. I don't know, but you guys tell me. Otherwise, the quality is just fine. Like they blended fine. Like there's nothing wrong with the quality. I just don't understand the color story. And I didn't really catch it until I started putting it on my eyes. But anyways, all right, so let me just go ahead and just show you the final look and then we can move on to this one. Okay, guys, these two eye looks are done. That is using Love Bite on this side and Sky-Fi on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this makeup off. I'm going to wreck my eyes. I'm going to go wipe this makeup off. And now I'm going to go and get into, or I will go and get into this palette right here, the Python Code that I'm super excited about. This one, I will do two different eye looks with this one palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I am going to get into the last but not least palette that I have here, the Python Code, the one that I'm most excited about. I'm going to swatch it really quick. Good thing I didn't forget. But my eyes, you guys, my eyes are wrecked. I took the makeup off. I put new makeup on as much as I possibly could. But man, my eyes are watering so bad. I'm not even sure if I have primer left on my eye anymore. It was watering so much. But oh, this palette. You know, I'm not a huge fan of like the blues and stuff, but teals, that particular shade, I really do like a lot. I think it's very beautiful. And I think you could build that up real nicely. All right, the last two. Yeah, you could definitely build that shade up for sure. Those are the last two. That's a unique color, huh? I know I'm not the best of swatchers, but I know, I know I'm not the best of swatchers, but you know, I do what I can. All right, hopefully I can get some makeup on this eye. This one's particularly bothersome. And then I did reapply the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, just FYI. It looks really, really nice. This is the new oil balm, the Lifter Glaze, I guess they call it. But anyway, so let's get into the goods. All right, I'm going to do 2 different eye looks with this one palette. And I'm going to go ahead and just go into the shade right here. This one is called Tanaconda, I think. That's what that's called. Let's start that here. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's more of like a brow bone highlight, or possibly if you like to do a, what's the word? Like a base. Okay, kind of. Okay, it's pretty. All right, so I'm gonna keep the same brush, which was a Rougher 16, a clean one. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. That one is called Midnight Mamba. Oh boy, okay. That's going to be intense. I'm wondering if I should get a, a smaller brush, but we're gonna try. We're gonna just keep going with it. Real lightly, I'm going in with it. It is blending really, really nicely. It's diffusing beautifully. And I'm going in with the slightest of touches. I'm gonna leave the lower lash line open. I'm gonna see if there's some other razzle dazzle I can put under there. Going in with the glitter glue. Just gonna go in straight in with the NYX glitter glue. I'm gonna put that on the first half of the eye. Y'all know how I do. Inner corner, the crease, and the transition. I'll put a little up here too. Why not? Maybe, you know what? I'll put some underneath my lower lash line. Let's see if there's any left on my finger. Okay. All right. Let's do this one. That one is full scale. You guys, I don't know. Anyways, the names are on the back here, but obviously I don't know how to read. Oh, okay. That's not as intense as I thought. It's a little, gosh, it's gorgeous though. It doesn't have much of a base color to it, to be honest, but you can build it. Do you remember how I was like, oh, I think you could build it? And you can build it. Ooh, I feel like there's a little bit of flecks of like gold in there. Oh God, that's so, so darn beautiful. All right, now I gotta go into the obvious choice. I gotta go into that one right there. That one I know for sure is called Snake Champagne. No, Snake Charmer. Anyways. Ooh. Okay, let's calm it down a little bit. Ooh. Oh my God, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of this one. I don't know, what do you call it? Magnetic oil on a brush. This is a Refer 03. It's real small and pointed. That is a metallic. And I'm going to take that underneath the lower lash line, since I did put glitter glue there. Oh, stunning color. Really beautiful. A little bit of fallout, but most of that's coming from the brush itself. So just FYI. Wait, I'm gonna take a clean BK Beauty little tiny fan brush. I'm sorry guys, they do not sell this brush anymore, so sorry. But let's see, hopefully this isn't gonna be too dark and I can put it, oh yes. Oh, beautiful. Let's do a little. All right, let's clean it up a little bit right here. Add a little bit up and over, just a little. Man, these colors are just, despite my better judgment, I am going to go in with another color pop. This one is in Sunnyvale. It's more of a, no, should I do a green? Let's do a green. Let's do a green. I'm going to do a ColourPop multi-chrome cream gel liner. This one is, what's this one called? This one's called Power Trip. And oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Okay, so let's do that. And then I'm going to go in with the same mascara, the Kai Lash, and then I'll move on to the other eye with this palette. Okay, guys, that eye is done. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. All right, now let's see. Can I do something different on this eye? Sometimes it's hard when you only have two mattes and then you have a small palette. What you see is what you get. So what could we do? How about, why don't we do maybe a little halo eye? Why don't we do a little halo? All right, so I'm gonna just go right into that one. The dark shade there, I think that was what, Dark Mamba? Midnight Mamba? Yeah, Midnight Mamba. It's more of a brown though. It's not a black, but it's a deep brown. All right, I'm not worried about blending right now. I'm just gonna place and then I'll blend. Oh my God, my eyes watering. Hopefully it doesn't alter how that matte shade looks. All right, now I'm gonna take a Rephr 16, the one that I did use, the dark one on this side. I'm not adding any more, but now let's just kind of blend this out. It's kind of the beauty of a halo eye. It can get real sloppy and real messy, and it doesn't matter because once you start putting on all that, like I said, that razzle dazzle, it's looking good. All right, I'm gonna go into this one, the Tanaconda. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. It is glitter glue time. I'm gonna put that right in the middle of my eye here. Or why not? Or why not? I'll go underneath. I'll see if I can get any underneath here. Why don't we just test this one out? Why don't we? Why don't we just do that? The one that's very venomous. That's what that's called. I telling you some of the names and then some I'm not, and I'm sorry. Ooh. You can definitely see that gold in there, that blue. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's take the brush that we had the matte shade on, and I need to start cleaning it up a little bit, right where the matte and the shimmer meet. And then how about we take the blue underneath the lower lash line. I'm going to take it on that Rephr 20, oh no, 03, the one that's the small domed one. And love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, my eyes hurt, you guys. My eyes hurt, but the makeup is beautiful. And let's try to get a little bit more of this darker shade on that inner lid. My eyes are tearing up so bad, so it's just taking the makeup right off. Oh gosh, the brush is wet from my tears. Okay, you know what I have to do? I gotta put a little razzle dazzle in there just to kind of cover it up while I can show you guys, or so I can show you guys the final look. That one's intense. I don't know, you guys, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I'm taking a Rephr 21. It's gonna go right. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I regret nothing. It's so pretty. Do I dare? Just. Let's put a little bit. All right. Ooh. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. I'm going to attempt to, with that brown shade. Oh gosh, the eye's watering so bad. Hopefully you guys can't see it, but that's so, so pretty. Okay. I'm going to finish that eye up going in with the ColourPop Sunnyvale and then the same mascara. I'll show you the final look and then I can give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, those eyes are done. I can show you the final look with the Python Code palette. Okay, guys, this makeup look is complete, or looks is complete. That is using the Python code, concluding this series of the new Morphe palettes. I'm gonna try to give you guys like a split screen of the first palettes if I can. The only thing is with iMovie, it only lets me do a split screen. It doesn't let me do like 4 quads, you know. It's very minimal and basic editing software. So I don't know, maybe I need to look into some more advanced ones. But anyways, if I can do that, I'll do that now, just to give you a reminder of all of the looks that I've used with the palettes thus far. Okay, so now let me give you some quick and final thoughts. Python code, absolutely stunning. I love this one. I think this is probably my favorite one out of the bunch just because it's so beautiful. And although I'm a little nervous with blues and I don't really care for blues, teals are gorgeous. And I really, really like the teal. So 100% think that it is amazing. Love the packaging on all of these palettes. They all have that same, pick up a brush. They all have the same kind of plastic, just that snap closure. This particular palette, since I have it in my hand, this one is Sky-Fi. I was a little disappointed with this particular palette, not because the quality is not good. Quality was very good, blended beautifully. This is just too dark for this. So I would just use these 5 shades, but then it's like, well, you're paying for 6, so it's, you know, 15 bucks each. You're paying for 6 of these shades, you know. So I don't know. This one was my least favorite, but maybe you like the look. I don't know. And then you've got, oh my gosh, what a beautiful cool tone palette. This one is Cyberchrome. Stunning. Absolutely loved it. Green light on that one, 100%. Then you have another cool tone palette right here. This one was the Rich Glitch. Absolutely beautiful. Loved it. Green light. It's great. They all blend beautifully, the mattes. The shimmers blended beautifully. This one is called Love Bite. You guys, stunning. Loved it. These 2 special shades that they have, the top and the bottom middle, impeccable. The top one seemed, in all of them across the board, seemed to have the most pigment, have a base shade, and had a lot of like pow in your face. This one's more of like a topper. So just an FYI. And then in some of the palettes, they threw in a metallic. But anyways, you guys, love it. I'm going to go back and get the Morphe one that I was like, no, I don't need the Morphe one. But now I know that I need the Morphe one because these are great. Oh, and another thing too that I noticed using these 5 palettes, real quick, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Because they have such a dark or an intense and then a topper in all of these palettes, let me just pull a different one out just to, for, you know, my sake of example. I do feel like you can get a lot of diverse looks with these small 6-pan palettes. Just FYI, that's just my opinion, just because they are so different in shade range. So I do think that Morphe did a good job with that. So like this is a very yellow intense, but then this is a small topper with like blue and like gold mixed in there, right? And then you have this blue here. So you've got a lot of choices that you can do with these particular palettes because of how different they did make the shades. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. All right, green light all the way, 100%. Even this one that I didn't really like that much, quality was still really good. So you guys, comment below, tell me what you think. Are you going to pick these up? I think they're great. I think they're phenomenal. I'm going to go get maybe even the bigger ones. 15-pan palettes. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.